Ghana is a beautiful country. There is so much of it you probably haven't seen, haven't experienced, haven't touched, haven't felt, haven't eaten. When this is all over, let's discover our land again with new eyes. Let's feel each other again. We are one people, brought together by destiny. Let's make that count. Let's show love for each other and our environment. Let's tell our stories, and let's watch and listen to our stories. There will be so much to tell. Ghana is a truly beautiful country. Be Ghana, stay in Ghana, experience Ghana, make Ghana great. And we will invite the world to come and experience Ghana too. But for now, stay home. Brought to you by the National Film Authority. Supports the Stay Home and Discover Ghana Later campaign. This channel supports the campaign.
God bless our homeland, Ghana.
Nipa pi fa how yawo ene amane mu nanso hwan ni kamafo se nipa nya obi obehye wo nkrane obema woni daso na opepa woni so nanso oboafo enna abrabo ni nipa bi adiasi ache obi afamo na atom obi akoda fiase wabra onifo yare enti obi abusua podo se nipa beyen pa oyemfiefie mu ene asori mu amamanka maseme ya enti hwe Papa Richie, the voice of the voiceless,
for Metro TV. Mondays 10 a.m. kosi 10:30 a.m. Repeat Thursdays 10 a.m. kosi 10:30 a.m.
Wo pesa wo bo adwumadie yi ana wo ne enche wasem a for 0242 509753. The Graf Johnson Show, sharing hope.
Very good evening and welcome to News Night. This is Metro Television. Coming up in the bulletin. National Labour Commission call on TUTAC to suspend their strike slated for Monday, June 14th. But will this happen? Stay with us as we find answers from the executives of the Teacher Association. Also coming up, pupils of Mufrafalvin community and the Nsawema Drudgery community risk drowning as an important bridge which links them to the only basic school in the area is broken. We will be hearing from the visibly terrified pupils and their teachers soon. In business, the Ghana Statistical Service reveals about 40% of the agribusiness were reportedly closed down during the partial lockdowns in Ghana last year. In sports world, #1 player Novak Djokovic won French Open Tennis Championship after beating Stanfonios Tsitsipas of Greek in the thrilling final in Paris. On the international front, 3 security personnel killed in an ambush on military patrol in northern Ivory Coast near the border with Burkina Faso. Our bulletin is live on DSTV channel 277, also streaming on Facebook, YouTube, and Facebook, Metro TV Ghana. My name is Nana Nchi. We now take our first story. The National Labour Commission has advised the Technical University Teachers Association of Ghana, TUTAG, to suspend their strike slated for Monday, June 14th. In a press release signed by the Executive Secretary of Ofosu Asamoah, the Commission invited the leadership of TUTAG to appear before the Commission to discuss their grievances. The NLC stated that in the later release by TUTAG, 4 main issues were cited as reasons for their strike. These include a delay in review of their conditions of service and payment of arrears to research allowances, among others. So, at the back of this story, we are following up on the National Labour Commission's advice for the Technical University Teachers Association of Ghana, TUTAG, to suspend their strike slated Monday, June 14. And we've been joined by Zoom by the Executive Secretary of the National Labour Commission, Ofosu Asamoah, to help us discuss this subject. A very good evening to you, sir, and thanks for joining us. Hello, Ofosu Asamoah. Of course, I can see you, but it looks like you're having some sound challenges. If you can hear me, I'm responding that. Good evening and welcome to Newsnight. We seem to be having some sound challenges connecting Mr. Ofosu Asamoah, who is coming from the NLC's perspective, as we seek to discuss this issue with the Technical Universities Association of Ghana, TUTAG, its intended strike, which is slated Monday, June 14th. That is just tomorrow, some few away from now. And this issue is going to be very, serious on the Technical Universities Association. We are trying to reach Mr. Ofosu Asamoah. He's back on the we're back on the Zoom with us to discuss it. A very good evening to you, Mr. Ofosu Asamoah. Hello, sir. Mr. Ofosu Asamoah, can you please unmute from your end of the conversation? We're still trying to connect with the NLC so that we can better understand as we enter tomorrow what exactly is going to happen, whether TUTAG is going to go on strike or the National Labour Commission is obviously going to meet them. But whilst we reach that line, we go to our next story, where pupils in the Mofra community, in the Insawam Adrogery community, risk drowning at the only bridge which connects them to the only school in the community is broken. The pupils, their parents and teachers are in a terrified state, and they are calling on the government and all stakeholders for an urgent attention in fixing the bridge. They made this urgent call on Metro TV's Community Watch program with Gabriel Obodai.
The absence of a bridge in the Mofra Fadrin community in the Insawam Adrogery municipality of the Eastern region has been a major challenge to residents for years. It's always a terrifying situation for the over 80 pupils of the community each time they have to cross this dilapidated makeshift bridge to and through the only basic school in the area.
I feel so scared.
You feel scared?
Yes, because last time me and my sister was crossing the bridge and my sister fell into the water, so I feel so sad. Please, I want them to come and correct the bridge for us because the bridge is so terrible.
We have one school in the community, the only school in the community, and because the bridge is broken, children are not able to go to school. There's a population of about 80-90 students in the school, children in the school, but when it rains, only about 20 or 10 show up, which is very disturbing. Mothers are scared, children are scared to cross this bridge, and we are in the raining season. So the situation will be getting worse, and we are very, very concerned. We are very, very worried.
We had to pause the interviews at this moment because it was just about raining. The incomplete concrete and makeshift wood bridges are self-help projects by the community members. They appeal to authorities and humanitarian organizations to support them to complete the bridges.
We pray that you guys will help us. And I want you out there to help us to construct this bridge for us so we can go to school, educate these children so that they become a great leaders in future.
Municipal Chief Executive for the Nsawam Edo-Edre Municipality, Isaac Boabing, explains how the bridge will be fixed.
This is a community self-help project. So they have a budget allocation, which is a self-help project allocation. But if it is fund is not available, what we have to do is to review the budget. We are about to review budget. So the assembly member quickly should write, as a matter of urgency, should write in the form of a request to the assembly, so that if the self-help support cannot fix it for them, we'll inculcate it in our review budget.
Metro News and Community Watch will follow up and keep you updated. From Nsawam, this is Gabriel Ni Ubudai Togwashon reporting.
Still staying on some educational stories, the headmaster of Suchari Junction DA Basic School in the Greater Accra region, Jonathan Tete Publeno, is calling on authorities to attend to the infrastructural challenges confronting the school. Tete Publeno was speaking at the donation of educational materials by the Hagar Darky Ministries.
The gesture by the Hagar Darky Ministries follows a plea by the Suchari Junction DA Basic School for infrastructural development as it is inundated with several challenges, such particularly the lack of classrooms. On hearing of their plight, Hagar Darky Ministries, a non-governmental organization, supported the school with school bags, uniforms, shoes, and many more learning materials. Hagar Darky is the founder of the foundation.
Hagar Darky yabuta we ni sunyina ne se ye disre ebehye omwa omunibie afunu anase ye de behye omanim anase be momani agye anase betumi aboa obi a onibie yabuta no ba ye de nyame so asese ye de ba no moni je pa yenso ye ni je se ne musi receive yen nyame nhira wom na Hagar Darky de esi ani su ne se afie de no se mfie be we ye nimi ebe yakoma so ade se nka ye betumi enya yankase yadwuma ebema yetumi enya sika dia support ministry adu nanim.
The headmaster of the school, Jonathan Tete Publeno, was grateful to the foundation for the support and called on authorities to come to their aid.
Because of the law, they don't have the law, the movement of the computers is giving them a lot of challenges. But so you see that teaching is going on all right, which will be more of a theoretical than the practical. Yes, but they are doing their best. The ones they will be able to convey, they convey to classes.
You're still watching News 9. Two other stories. The Lebanese ambassador, Her Excellency Magai Kakai, has emphasized the need for countries to invest into art and a major tool for socio-economic development. According to him, Ghana's wealth in his area, when explored, will empower young people, significantly contribute to the building progressively the social authority. He was speaking at the ceremony to award the Lebanese Art Prize to some distinguished students at the school's performing arts here at the University of Ghana in Accra.
The Lebanese Literature and Arts Prize was instituted by the Lebanese community in Ghana in 2019. It was part of attempts to expand coverage of the Lebanese community scholarship for brilliant but needy Ghanaian students. It involves the award of the Lebanese Arts Prize to 3 undergraduate students from the Faculty of Performing Arts. This year's awardees were drawn from the Department of Theatre Arts and Music.
Nano! I hear the voice of a great ancestor calling and screaming the northern coast, more specifically the coast west of Egypt.
Lebanese Ambassador Maher Ker emphasized the need for Ghanaian students to deepen their knowledge of other cultures.
Life without arts is like a desert without any oasis. Countries Without artists, our countries without ambassadors. For this reason, we decided that the Lebanese scholarship program includes the School of Performing Arts to complete the program, which aims to support students and encourage them to move forward towards greater success and achieve their aspiration.
He also pledged the Lebanese community's continued support to the development of the arts in Ghana. Professor Kofi Ejekum is Dean of the Faculty of Performing Arts.
For students who are not here, since we are going to run for a 5-year term, just HODs, let them know that we have set a price. And if they work very hard, there's no discrimination in terms of gender, no discrimination in terms of ethnicity, no discrimination in terms of religion. If you deserve it, you get it.
One of the awardees, Evelyn Nana Amasari, could not hide her joy.
For me, this award means a lot. It's a lot of recognition, and it's a start of greater things yet to come. I'm a writer and I've published 2 books, The Sex Trial and What Mommy Doesn't Know. And I look forward to publishing more books and succeeding in the theatre arts area.
The students were challenged to work even harder to merit future rewards.
We go back to our earlier story, which is between the National Labour Commission and the Technical University Association of Ghana, TUTAG, which is intended to go on strike tomorrow. We've been joined on the line by Haj Osman Ibrahim, who is the National Secretary for the TUTAG, to discuss their intended strike. A very good evening to you, and thanks for joining us.
Good evening, and thanks for having me.
So Haj, now the National Labour Commission is inviting you to discuss your strike. Are you going to appear for that meeting tomorrow, or you're soldiering on?
The meeting is scheduled for Wednesday, but we have indicated in another letter to them that we are surprised that they would not respond to official communication between us and them as of 31st May contained in a communique we issued, but rather would attend to an unsigned letter they cited. According to their letter, they cited a letter where we indicated that we intend to go on strike. But we are surprised because we wrote to them as per the requirements of the Labour Act, informing them that if by the 11th of June 2021, if the issues raised in the communique when addressed, then we're going to declare strike action. They never responded in acknowledging receipt of the letter. Neither did they write inviting us for any discussion, only for them to hurriedly respond to what they may call a letter, of course, which was not signed, which was not uttered. So what we have indicated is that we have written to them saying we would come, and we would come only based on the issues that we have raised in our communique, which was served on them, but not what they have written in the letter that they served on us. So we would make an appearance on Wednesday, but we would only be there to discuss issues raised in the communique, but not grapevine communication that they are acting upon.
This presupposes that, the whole strike action is on hold till further discussions with the NLC.
The strike has been declared, and so it is. We are going to be on strike effective from Monday, 14 June 2021. The invitation does not stop us from having a strike action ongoing.
Haj, just as you indicated, of course, your readiness to attend the meeting on Wednesday, laudable. Why don't you appear before NLC? So Monday, whatever, concerns you have, after that meeting, you would have been able to speak to your members. But if you're going on this strike action and still prepared to go for the discussion, are you not approaching the table with bad faith?
No, we think that we have done the right thing. We wrote to them as I already indicated, as per the requirements of the rules of engagement. They did not respond to us. So this meeting that we are being called to is just for us to appear, but that does not stop us from having the strike action. The strike action has been declared until we attend the meeting and then discuss the issues. Based on the outcome, then we'll advise the way forward. But for now, all our members must take it that we are on strike effective Monday until further notice is given.
Okay, we do wish you well in all your discussions with the NLC so that students in the technical universities can pursue their education. We've been speaking with Haj Osman, who is the National Secretary for TUTEC. Newsnight takes a short break. We'll be right back.
As a mother and wife, my priority is making sure my family is protected at all times. That is why I never forget to give my angel a Flora disposable handkerchief to keep germs and sweat at bay. When hubby is out in the field, I'm rest assured of Flora coming in handy anytime he needs it. Even when my daughter-in-law is out late, I am confident Flora disposable handkerchief will be close enough to save the moment. Flora disposable handkerchiefs are my go-to disposable handkerchiefs any day, anytime, and everywhere. Flora disposable handkerchiefs is affordable and handy. Flora, better than cloth handkerchiefs. Flora is a product of Delta Paper Mill Limited. For inquiries and bulk purchases, call 0243 033 033.
Football pa and nothing a high sense as sponsor Euro 2020 Edia Maono Nessa Suntina Yatiti TV say who Edia Maono a high sense Euro 2020 TV super promo Kahoe Kwajo brand new high sense TV and Nibuo Dafo pictures near clear na color near deep sound quality this dear one it here high sense TV so dear entry power about down one access you are Akona Utusa Barefoot. 18th June, Akopim 11th July. A Hisense Hero 2020 TV Super Promo. Emma Refisa, Hisense and Kwan, Emma 5 years warranty. A Hisense Hero 2020 TV Super Promo. A Kosowa Hisense showrooms at Wagana Fananina. What you would you not say now? Hisense, everyday prices for everyday people. Hisense, official sponsor at the Hero 2020.
You're still watching Newsnight, and to some Parliament stories, the Defence and Finance Minister is expected in Parliament this week to respond to questions on what the minority claim is of misuse of about 2.8 million cedis by the presidency for the hiring of private jet for foreign travels. The NDC MP and ranking member of Parliament Foreign Affairs Committee, Samuel Okudzeto-Ablakwa, in a Facebook post described as an outrage and betrayal of government decision to rent a private jet for 15,000 euros an hour during the president's recent travel. He claimed, per his calculation, President Akufo-Addo spent about 2.8 million cedis on the trip instead of using the presidential jet, according to the business statement, which spells out planned business and Parliament for this week. The Defence Minister, Dominic Nitiwul, is expected in Parliament on Wednesday to respond to a question from Mr. Ablakwa on whether the presidential jet, that is the Ford Falcon 9G XE, is in good condition and considered airworthy. The Minister for Finance, Ken Ofori-Atta, will on Thursday also respond to the question on how much the President's recent trip to South Africa in May this year cost the nation and the taxpayer. To promote a healthy lifestyle and release academic stress, the University of Ghana Business School, Secretary to the department, Edward Ajekum, noted a work to enhance the interpersonal relationship among students away from online interaction, as well as prepare them for the end of semester examination.
The Department of Marketing and Entrepreneurship at the University of Ghana embarked on the health walk with the aim of socializing and keeping fit after a semester of online classes. The team of over 100 included both students and faculty members. The students the opportunity to release stress as well as engage one another.
He told us that after a stressful semester for the Sandwich students, he could put something together to let them release some stress and then prepare also for the upcoming exam, because they are done with the semester work and they are now preparing for the end of semester exam. So he thought it wise that let me put this together, and the students welcomed it. We had one at the beginning of the semester. They came in their numbers, but today's numbers was just extraordinary. They came out and then patronized the health work.
Some of the students who participated in the exercise commended the head of department, Professor Robert Ebohinson, for putting together the health walk. To them, it was beneficial.
Personally, I must commend management and to...
No. And so for now, that's what our focus is on. So that you can mine so that we can also have our water. So the most important thing first is to stamp out activities that disturb the stability. And so there's going to be, and all government is against illegal mining, and especially mining in water bodies, and along water bodies or close to water bodies, and mining in forest reserves. So government has declared red zones. Okay. And so what we're doing is focusing on the water bodies and focusing on the forest reserves. If you go to mine in the water bodies, government will say no. If you go to attempt to mine in the forest reserve, it's also another no. And so for now, that's what our focus is on. So that you can mine so that we can also have our water. So the most important thing first is to stamp out, activities that disturb the stability. And so there's going to be massive collaboration, not only with water, but also with EPA and all the agencies that has something to deal with nature or the natural resources.
It's a panel discussion.
My colleague Winston Taki is in the studio with updates with all the latest stories in business.
Welcome to the business segment here on News 9. My name is Winston Taki. I will give you updates from the world of business, also issues and update from the commodity and forest market. To our first business story, some 9.1% of agribusinesses were reportedly closed down, with an additional 30.7% also closed down during the partial lockdown in Ghana last year, bringing to a total of 38.8%. These were contained in a summary report on the impact of COVID-19 on agribusinesses in Ghana by the Ghana Statistical Services in June this year. This research was founded by the German Ministry of Economic and Cooperation and Development and implemented by GIZ in partnership with the United Nations Development Programme. It said the study used telephone interviews to collect data from 8,000 agribusinesses across the country on input and revenues by sources, labor by sex and category of workers, so social security and tax payment, labor layoffs, wages by category of workers, financial inflows, access to credit, and modes of access to market. The report said the survey was to advise the government and other stakeholders comprehensively. It said the objective of the survey was to examine the regional lockdown effect from the context of the description in the global and regional economies on turnover, labor force, purchasing power, demand and supply of products and services within the agribusiness channel. Now, moving on, The Ghana Railway Development Authority has organized a stakeholder engagement Durbar with the chiefs and people of Ekwemu in the eastern region to reveal how the completion of the Tema to Mpakadan rail route will bring economic benefit to the people. The Chief Executive Officer of the authority, Yao Ofusu, speaking at the Durbar, said trading activities along the strait will boost economic activities in the land of Ekwemu.
Farmers and market women will be able to transport their harvests and produce to major market centers. It will also create job opportunities for the youth of Akomo. And also, most importantly, we can set up some commercial centers along the railway line to create jobs, factories for the community. It's very important to note that this line is the beginning of the interconnectivity railway project between Ghana and Burkina Faso. The line is also part of the intermodal transport network in Ghana, and therefore the Ministry of Railway Development and the Ghana Railway Development Authority, in collaboration with the Ministry of Transport, will continue to explore many economic and business avenues to optimize the use of this huge investment to support the overall transmission of Ghana's.
Now, let me bring you an update from the forest market, how the city is performing against major currencies and also commodity prices across the world. That'll be it for business here on News 9. My name is Weston Taki. Back to Nana Entry for the rest of the news here on News 9.
Thanks so much, Winston, for the update. Business News 9, take a short break. We're back with sports.
In Ghana and in Africa, there is only one place to look to get that luxurious design and decor for your offices and homes. Visit Jamila Home. We give you the climax of luxury wherever you find yourself. Presidential and executive office furniture, living room sets, dining sets, stunning mirrors, adorable wallpapers, lovely king and queen size beds, valuable antiques and antique goods, beautiful chandeliers and more. Into the bargain, we provide caring customer service, prompt delivery service, skilled and artistic full house design and decor services, and free decor ideas for your space. Our products and service is unparalleled, boasting of top-tier clients all over the globe. Jamila Home, home of first-class quality furniture, beautiful chandeliers, and antiques.
UEFA Euro 2020, Europe's grandest football championship with Europe's grandest players.
Oh, what a goal! Ronaldo!
It's not about where it's played, but how it's played. And when it's played on a stage this big by players this intense, it's anyone's game. UEFA Euro 2020. Get and stay connected to DSTV to watch UEFA Euro 2020 on dedicated SuperSport channels.
You're still watching News Night, and we're bringing you updates in sports with Johnny.
Well, thank you very much. We're bringing you an update from the Ghana Premier League match day 29. Welcome back. My name is Faye Jonoko, and Premier League match day 29 matches were honored throughout the country. Actually, the last one is being played for over the week at the Accra Gold Tunnel. Let's see the highlights.
Finds Amos Adai. Marka Jegum is running into open space. Can he get to the ball? Yes, he does. Clashes with the goalkeeper. Appeals for the penalty.
The teenager getting it all wrong here. We see the pass again from Amos Adai and Jegum. Oh.
Can Bright Quay be bright? Yes, he is. He does. Chance coming the way of Ash. Goal this time is clear. It's evident. Hard work. Seth Osei
can place and place that ball.